Hello. So in this video journal, I'm going to discuss some aspects of ideology that we've discussed in class. First of all, I want to start as defining ideology as a certain shared beliefs among a human group. Um, this is possible for certain characteristics of it, such as social cultural knowledge. That is basically how we understand reality. Let's say we are humans. We make human relationships. We've got friends, enemies, maybe, boyfriends, girlfriends, or any kind of interaction just because we're humans. We see the sky as blue and stuff like that. Just how we perceive reality with our senses. The other thing is more philosophical, but never mind that. Knowledge, that it's basically what we believe to be true, and we've got some arguments about it. For example, the sky is blue because the spectrum of light that hits with the atmosphere does something, and thus we see blue and not yellow or green or red. Well, sometimes we do see red, but that's not the point. As long as we've got arguments, we can say that this statement is truth. That becomes knowledge. Another characteristic is common ground. That's what everyone knows, and no one really discuss it. No, not discuss it. No one doubts it. For example, rivers are made of water. Everyone knows that, and you will never question why are rivers made of water and not of rocks or lava. Okay, a lava river? Or out of diamonds. I don't know, who knows. But something everyone knows and no one questions it. Also, opinions with attitudes, that this is very similar to knowledge, but this can be controversial and it's actually open to debate. For example, let's say I say that the sun rises every morning because certain civilizations made human sacrifices. It's an argument per se, but it's really open to discussion. Although nowadays it's not really that open to discussion, but you get the gist of it. And finally, discourse, that is how you express your ideas. Not only as the work might suggest in a spoken manner, but also in a written one or in the way you behave. Also, we've discussed some ideologies such as liberalism, that basically aims for individuality, with a dynamic social order, and social classes being some kind of beehive kind of thing that complements each other, that they should not fight against each other but rather work together. Another ideology I can get out of the top of my head, Marxism, that basically Marx says that the means of production should belong to the workers, everyone should receive what they need and produce what's necessary. Keeping always in mind no surplus, that's pretty much the core of capitalism, Marxism is kind of an ideology in response to capitalism. And just that's very much it. And to wrap up this video, I want to answer the question: is Chile liberal, and why? I would say that it's not liberal per se, but it does have some aspects of it. For example, social classes are not closed completely. You can work from below and rise to the top. It's not exactly easy either, but it's possible. It's not like in ancient times where you were born as something, say a farmer, and you die as a farmer. And your bloodline will always be a farmer. Um, and social classes don't really complement each other. They fight rather against each other. Now, having said that, in how government is conducted, it has a liberal core, for saying something, for this concept of adversality, where you've got two opposing ideas to run the country, left wing, right wing, and so on and so forth. So is Chile liberal? It depends on how you look at it. If you see government management, then mostly yeah. If you see on reality of people's lives, no, not really. So it does have a few aspects of liberalism, but it's not entirely focused on real liberalism. So that would be all for today. Thanks for watching.